I'm flying to Albania for vacation today, so let's see how many books I can read. Okay, so hi, I haven't been talking to you a lot. However, and also I look a bit crazy because we had 2 travel days. So today we landed in a capital city, which is Tirana, and now we're at a coastal town today. So we had to drive 4 hours to get here by bus. But let me show you the view. This is honestly insane, and a lot of people don't know that Albania is so pretty, I guess. And we've already taken a swim in the sea, and it was awesome, and the weather is pretty good, so I'm very excited. And as you could already tell, I've started a book, which is I Who Have Never Known Men, and I'm already roughly 60 pages in, and part 2 is now about to start. And so far it's really good. It's also easier to read than I thought. It's in English, and well, my sister said that I brought very heavy literature to a summer vacation, but who cares. I like it, and I also brought a deal with the Elf King, which I'm also very excited for. And I have my Kindle, so we'll see. And I have a few audiobooks. We'll see how far I get into this. Yeah. And now we're about to get some food. Actually, I'm pescatarian, and I was a bit scared because I think this is a very meat-heavy country, but they do have a lot of fish, which makes sense because we're at the sea. So yeah, I'll show you that. Nee. Okay, so I haven't told you what I Who Have Never Known Men is actually about, and it's about a woman. She doesn't have a name, and she is in this confinement with 39 other women who have names, but they are in jail basically, and then one night they come out, or one day, and it's about like what life is about and how they have to shape their own reality, I guess. And so far I'm 120 pages in. Hopefully I'll finish it tomorrow, maybe today in the evening, but I'm not quite sure because the beach day is over and we're going to drive into town now. But so far it's very good. I really like it, and it's way easier to read than I thought it would be and to understand. And yes, then I'll start a deal with the Elf King or Yellowface as an audiobook, and I'm gonna show you how much sea glass I found, which it's insane. I've found so much sea glass and some cool stones. So yeah. Okay, so I hope you can hear me. Because it's windy and I am sitting right here currently. What a view, am I right? Okay, so I have finished I Who Have Never Known Men, and I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 or 5 stars. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I have to read through a bunch of stuff where they explain a lot of it, and I feel like I didn't really tell you guys very good what it's about. So it's about 40 women who are in prison, but they don't know the reason why. It's like a dystopian world, and they get out by sheer coincidence, but they also don't know what happened for them to like get out of there, because it's very hard to explain, but something happened and they don't know what exactly led to it happening, or what exactly happened and what led to them getting out of there. So yeah, and then they just walk around this world not knowing if it's the world they knew, if it's actually if there are still other people. They find other people who also were in prison but didn't get out, and they're all dead. And our protagonist just wanders around kind of trying to find out what the purpose of all this was and what the purpose of her still living is. So yeah, the book is very good and I feel like everybody should read it. Yeah, so let's enjoy the view of it. I'm gonna show you my outfit of the day real quick, and I'm wearing these ugly ass water shoes, but they're worth it because my feet would be hurting if I wouldn't wear them, so yeah. We are currently on a boat tour. Worst fucking decision in my life. I feel so sick. But look, it's so pretty. But honestly, I feel so awful. It's actually not funny. Okay, so back on the balcony again. I have started to read A Deal with the Elf King. I'm halfway through, and so far it's okay. I feel like it's like good for a book, a fantasy or romantasy of that length, if it makes sense, because like it will never come to the extent of Alchemist or Ekotar and all those like huge ass books, so it's fine. Currently I'm between 3, maybe 3.5 stars, but we'll see, maybe it holds something, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, I'm already halfway through the book, and hopefully I'll manage to finish it today. Today the weather is not that good, so we are actually going to go right here, I think. If I'm not mistaken, there is a castle up there and the old town, so we're going to do a little bit of not a hike, it's a 10-minute hike. We're going to drive there and then we have to hike 10 minutes, but yeah. And then hopefully like tomorrow we'll drive back to the capital, and we have a 4 or 3.5 hour bus ride, so hopefully I'll be finished with A Deal with the Elf King by then, and then I can listen to Yellowface. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me maybe read a little bit more of this right now. So I'm currently on a walk at the beach. I don't know how much you can hear me, but literally no one. How fucking insane is that? Yes, and also I'm a bit more than over halfway through A Deal with the Elf King. And yeah, I don't know, so far it's okay. It's nothing like too crazy, but it's okay. So yeah. Okay, so I know this is a crazy cut from a vacation idyllic Olga to reality Olga, and believe me, like the first day, like the first Monday I was home, I was already done. But I realized I'm currently cutting the video, and I realized that I haven't actually told you what A Deal with the Elf King is about. And it's basically your romantasy, everyday romantasy. A human girl is forced to move to marry the Elf King, and everybody thinks he's an asshole, but he isn't. Also, this is the sea glass, and that's not all. I have like a full pouch of it. Yeah, just so you know. But yeah, I also didn't tell you what I ended giving it. I gave it 3 stars. I feel like those kind of romantasies can't really capture me because it's like a standalone, and then it's very short, so yeah, it can't, I don't know, it's not my kind of story. However, since I've been home, I actually managed to listen to Arcana Academy by Elise Kova, and I didn't know that it was the same author. I just had it on Audible, so I was like, might as well. Love that book. Honestly, really love that book. I'm so happy that the second part is coming out in July, and that I haven't read it before that, but I love that book. It's about like tarot magic, so they use magic with tarot cards, and the girl is in prison, and then he gets her out, and then he has like this university or academy where they teach this magic, and he forces her to go there, and then also he makes everybody believe that she is his fiance because he needs her help. And I love that. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really like that. So yeah, that's that. And then now you're gonna see me in the bus, and I started Yellowface at that point. Okay, so it's me again. I'm already home. I've been home a week now, and I finished Yellowface. We had the last video that you saw was me contemplating my life decisions because we had a 3-hour delay, but that also led to me finishing Yellowface, and I love that book. I also didn't tell you what it's about, but I feel like a lot of you know. It's about a woman who is an author, but she doesn't have like a lot of luck with her writing, and she doesn't get published. And then she has a friend. They are not really friends. They just like went to the same uni together, and they meet up and whatever. And her friend, her uni friend, dies, and she's there while she dies, and then she steals her manuscript because she was there while she dies. Did I just say that? I think I just said that. I'm sorry, it's a bit late, and I feel like I can't really explain this book very well, but she steals the manuscript, and the woman who died, she is pretty famous and a very good author, and her manuscript is very good, and it's about like Chinese history in World War II, if I'm not mistaken. And the other girl is white, and the girl who died is Asian. I think she's Chinese, or is she Korean? I think she's Korean, actually. No, I think she's Chinese. She just had a Korean funeral. This is so complicated. What the hell? But yeah, basically she steals the manuscript, and then she publishes it, and it becomes a bestseller and whatever. And it's like all about our main protagonist, the white girl, trying to justify her decisions and always trying to make herself out as like the good person, and about racism and all that stuff. And I gave it 5 stars. It was very good. Yeah, so I hope you liked the vlog, and if you did, make sure to like it and hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see each other in the next one. Bye.